Let's go and see what round one. Everyone lock in, fix your posture, drink some water, and let's do it. Game one, moving, Flyme versus Totem. What do we have here? We have what looks like Slovakia. Am I right? Am I wrong? Round one, let's start it, shall we?
Let's do it. Let's jump straight into it, Rainbolt.
Flyme versus Totem.
Out on top.
Game starting now. We do have mountains to the north. They will see what looks like, zooming on the sign there, Flyme, it looks like you might have seen a domain that will confirm Slovakia here. Not too sure. I'm assuming that sign to have, and we do. It looks like we have the thinner black border on the sign, which maybe is Slovakia over Czechia. Both players moving very fast here. Mountains north, quite urban city in SK. What will we see these players do? Besides, already 30 seconds down, no one has really too much specific information
I would love to see one of these players take this match by the horns, try to push the pace, push the momentum. You're both on the back foot. Let's bring that energy back to the game,
down
guys.
0-2 is not... We have a little school field trip here. That's kind of cool. Oh, wait. Okay, so Flyme has a lot of very, very valuable information here. And, wait. Where's Totem zooming? I don't think Totem is zooming correctly. Okay, 6 seconds on the clock here. Flyme is currently lining up what seems to be probably potentially very, very close. I can't quite... Okay.
Oof.
Okay, he was close. Okay.
Good lock by Flyme, but not many points at this stage of the match. Round one, no multiplier, both close.
Let's keep it going. Round two. Let's zoom in to what we have next round. It looks like a colo off the bat here. Let's just keep going into it.
You know what's a beautiful location? So today when I was flying here, I connected in Zurich, Switzerland. That place, you look out your window when you're flying in the plane.
That's probably a top 3 place to fly over.
Everywhere. It's ridiculous. Anyway, a bit of a beautiful location here is what I'm pointing towards.
Yeah, every location is a beautiful location.
That is true. All locations are born equal.
Yep. And let's see. Totem zooming in. We have it just outside Bogota. Going right on the Andes here. Flyme going right outside the capital as well. Both players kind of confident. Totem
locked in now by Totem.
Just northeast of the capital. We do have information there by Flyme. Let's see what we can do here.
Flyme reacted well to the pressure in round one.
Let's see if he's looking more north here. Will he move? He won't. This will be very minimal points, and Totem
Good job by Totem.
He looks surprised by that guess, but it was a good guess, and he seems to like it. We'll take it.
Solid damage.
Not a flawless 5-9 to 5-2.
Trevor, question.
Answer.
Andes versus the Alps. Who you got?
You can't bet against the Alps, bro. You can't. You just can't. It's like, listen, it's the Alps.
It's the Alps, baby. All right, round 3 coming up next. That is a good bounce back from Totem.
Round 3.
Most points he's got so far.
That's good.
He got perfected by foul.
Yep. And round 3, this will be a pretty obvious Western Australia with the yellow signposts. Let's see what these players end up doing here and what information they do find. Both players, listen, I'm not sure what these players want. If they want obvious answers or if they want to maybe work for it a little bit harder, but either way, both these players will know this, and it's kind of who can find the information the best. Let's see. 49 seconds on the clock. Both players currently at Flyme at a roundabout, Totem at a roundabout. Shout out to roundabouts around the world. Very, very convenient way to travel. No one finding anything too valuable here. It's always very tough when you get stuck in like a little neighborhood. You have to find your way out. In these little suburbs, it's kind of tough sometimes. Flyme on the main highway, and that's what you need right now. And once you get to Gen 4, you're kind of safe.
I have heard that Flyme prefers to take his time, and I do think we're seeing that pattern here.
Totem just locked in, as
where
you said
Totem's locking in, and in Flyme's previous matchup, I don't think he was moving before Orlando.
They're both right outside Perth here, so it's going to be very, very minimal points.
Be as accurate as possible. And yes, both outside Perth.
It could have been bigger points, but no one wanted to commit.
Flyme slightly closer.
We heard Totem say that sometimes if you're, you have to go for the commit if you're too confident, and that is a very true statement, but sometimes clicking Perth is also the good way to go. Let's keep going to round 4. In Japan.
On to round 4. Beautiful Japanese coastline here.
This is beautiful. This is over an island. We'll see. See what the players end up going here. Round 4, 2.5x damage. This could be big points because Japan is pretty big. Round 4, zooming in on the plates of the pole there. That is very valuable.
Japanese plates, a huge part of the meta in Japan.
Yep.
If I remember correctly.
That's very, very true. There's docs out there, public research. Tons of trash bags there.
Well, who knows what's in those bags?
Maybe leaves.
It could be leaves.
It could be anything.
It could be building
it's what's on the inside that matters.
Absolutely.
30 seconds on the clock, round 4, both players.
What's on the inside of these gentlemen's brains right now that matters. Who's going to get closer
Zooming
in Japan?
On the polls carry so much information in really any country. So, and listen, I don't know Japanese, anything about the do you have an Osaka guess here by Flyme? Do you have Rice here, it looks like, to the south?
Really running the clock down in this round. 10 seconds left now. No one wanting to commit yet. Who's going to move first?
5 seconds. Both seems to be pretty close. Oh, and they finally found information, but was too late.
1 second.
1 second. And it was an island. But they both went mainland, and they both are losing pretty much negative points there.
Nothing. So, just 28 going the way of
But
Totem.
that's 2 rounds we've seen where they both kind of made, I don't want to say bad guesses, but not spectacular guesses where they could have, if they maybe committed a little bit harder or got a little bit closer, obviously. They could have picked up points here. So the points are on the board. Someone's just got to pick them up. Round 5, shall we?
We shall. Round number 5.
Round 5, what we got here? Looks like we got red car. Is that red car bait? Let's find out. Start round.
Okay, so there's red car and there's red car bait. That's something that I would... What's the difference there?
Sometimes it's black car that looks like red car, But
so the blur from the headlights?
It could be the headlights, yeah.
I see.
Yeah, exactly. But this should just be, Ukraine, presumably, if that is just red car. Both players are going around 45 seconds. Both players, looks like, are going the same direction again, looking for information. Let's see what they can find. Yeah, I mean, this is just one long road that you're kind of just hoping to have.
Hoping to find some information along the way.
We saw a foul where he kind of just started making region guesses if he couldn't find anything, which maybe is a move. But once you commit more time, it's we have information here. And Totem is...
Both find it at the exact same time, Trevor.
We do have going East Ukraine here by Flyme, like right on the border there. And we have a Russia guess, presumably here by Totem as he moves into Moscow. It could be. We'll see. I can't quite read. Oh, and it looks like, yeah, it does say that, yeah.
Looking down at the road again, remind me of what that meta is that Flyme just took, and presumably helped him out a bit because he's just got 738 points with triple damage. That's a big hit towards Totem.
Yeah, and Totem didn't trust the red car. He presumably thought it was bait, and he did see a sign there. I think it said the Ukraine city there, and I think he maybe even trusted a little bit further. Maybe not. Round 6. Let's see.
Oh, round 6 is looking spicy.
Round 6 is. Let's see how spicy it is looking, shall we?
From my beginner's perspective, it looks spicy. From a veteran like yours, Trevor, what's it looking like?
Yeah, it looks a little. It's not automatic. That's kind of. But it is moving. So
that's
no
true.
Move. But luckily, when you're playing move, you can just move around until you can find something that helps you out.
Well, let's hop on our bike, head down this country road, see where we end up.
Let's do it, shall we? It looks oddly like something like a weird. Like a US or something. I don't know. It looks like, I mean, sometimes a US-Europe 50-50 is there. But
I will say, to me, this does not look like a US lane.
I might have just seen someone zoom in on a sign. I kind of missed what Flyme was zooming in on there, but listen, we'll see where the players do end up going here. But listen, it is going to be the US.
Is it actually?
The question is, how far south did you go? You go like a Georgia, or do you go like a Mississippi? I don't know, maybe just a Georgia or something. I don't know. We'll see. And we do see a Georgia here by Flyme. I kind of really like that guess.
Other than those early UK locations, that was the first time where I went into contention with you. I said, no, this isn't the US. And you said, nah, it isn't. So I just, yeah. So I'm back down on the scoring board there.
No, it's okay. It's okay, man. You'll get back. You'll get back. Maybe. Maybe a couple more.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Touch wood.
We'll see if we get there. Okay, so Flyme is currently still trying to find information. 6 seconds on the clock. And Totem is going Kentucky.
Around, Kentucky.
We'll see who's closest. And it is Georgia.
Oh, and it's Flyme. That should be a big swing once again in this game. 3.7k will put Totem out of map number 1. That's exactly what Flyme needed. That's going to build his confidence.
He played a great game. And, he has to...
That measured gameplay. Taking time.
Yep. And he lets every second, he uses every second to his advantage, and that's kind of what you need to do if you're that kind of player. And Totem, you have to know he's upset with that. And I mean, Southern Pines.
Well, we move on now, Trevor, from moving to no move. I'd love to see Totem bounce back here.
Yeah, I mean, listen, no move is... I'm not sure both players go US there on no move. And you definitely probably don't go Georgia there on no move.
Players, apparently their preferred mode is no move, and so perhaps now we will see a more competitive I mean, Totem did put up some points in that last round, but the big swings just went against him.
Yeah.
Totem, you've got to clutch up here, mate, because you lose here and you've got another loss on the board. You go down 0-2. Not what you want at all.
It's possible though. Listen, maybe you get the nerves out right here, right now, and it's just only on up and up from there. That's very, very possible. Especially when you get to these late multis, it takes one guess to build your confidence. You get one good game, and hey, you're back on the drawing board.
Drawing board.
Listen, are you ready?
And it hopefully paints a beautiful picture.
No move. Totem versus Flyme, both of their specialties, as one would say. So, Flyme looking for a win here to take the game from Totem. Can he do it?
Let's find out. It's
right
another
here.
big national sports rivalry, by the way, Argentina-Uruguay. Love to see that in the Americas.
Round 1, no move. We get one 360 panorama that looks like this, and that will tell them that we are in Sri Lanka, and both players will get this because of the car meta, presumably, and we have the plates. But we'll see where these players end up going here. And listen, Sri Lanka round 1 will be no points.
Flyme takes the instant zoom. Totem
the AZ,
goes more.
The AZ maybe.
The alpha zoom.
Maybe it wasn't quite AZ, but maybe we'll get there.
As predicted.
Yeah, we have just
our
a center hedge here by Flyme. Listen, we dabble.
We dabble.
Yeah, like I said, Sri Lanka kind of. Yeah, it's just click capital. You know, you're good to go. That's kind of what you gotta do in some areas when you don't know. You just blow yourself out by clicking the big city. Round 2, or click center. Round 2, let's keep it going.
An insignificant round 1.
Insignificant.
Both players warming into round 2.
And this is where you kind of
no move.
You get big points here, or potentially.
Is this Indonesia? Is that why? Have I done it? Have I done?
Someone get this guy. No, it's actually it's Mexico.
No, it's not. I know it's not.
Okay.
I know. I could see from your genuine reaction.
I was testing him. Yeah. We'll see though. We will see because there is information on the sign here. I don't know if that means anything. This is no move. We'll see maybe people zoom in on polls, see if there's any information there.
The thing is, my meta there, how I figured that out, was because you said this is going to be hard. And I could see it was...
So you meta game to me is what you're saying.
Yeah, sure. I meted the rainbow. Let's see if Flyme can meta
I really like
Indonesia. Indonesia is such a tough location. So many islands, vast space, so many points to be gained or lost by either player here.
We have a Central to the West Sea and we have a Bali. And so that's very far. And we have a Bali commit.
Early from Flyme.
Oh, Totem! Oh! How did he do that? I'm not sure.
That 1.5x, no, not enough, but it's a huge,
Central to the West Sea. Maybe
huge hit, an uppercut to Flyme. And
Flyme
now on 2.4K.
This is what we were just talking about. Totem, he gets about one guess under his belt in a multi, and it's, hey, we're back.
We're back.
He said, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
Put me in, coach.
Listen, round 3, let's keep it going. This is hype. Totem said, not today. I'm not out. Don't count me out.
Don't count me out. Not yet.
Round 3. Looks like a little Chile action here. Maybe potentially Peru. Not too sure. Let's see where the players end up going here. In no move. And Totem, he has to have that good guess under his belt. And that must feel good for him. Zooming in. Analyze both players. Looking at the sun.
Looking towards the sky. Looking for that direction of the sun.
White car is, if you're in South America, you cannot get white car like in Argentina or like a Uruguay. So that's helpful for them. Both Totem zooming in to a little Chile here, a little Santiago action. It is probably, not that bad of a guess. And he's locking. And listen, Totem is he got the confidence in him. He's clicking and he's
maybe that last round was all he needed. Start finding his rhythm.
Yep, and we have slightly more north here by Flyme. And if someone's close here, it could be big points, and you could potentially lose. And it's in between the two.
Oh, and it's Flyme. A little bit closer, but double damage means, okay, 304. Not too significant, but still, Flyme gets on the board again in round number 3.
And listen, he's still in it. And see, if you're Flyme, you're happy with that because you get into a later game with higher multis, and it's kind of what you want. And listen, I'm not one to slow it down. I'm not one to slow it down. Let's keep it going. Round 4, 360 view. Let's see what these players do. It looks like maybe just a Philly here. And when I say Philly, I don't mean Philadelphia, as maybe one might seem, but more of the Philippines. We'll see though what these players end up guessing here. Totem zooming around on the poles, all types of things here. We'll see.
No move. Lots of angles to look down. Potential for information on every corner, every wall.
Yep. So listen, usually you can use things like tuk-tuks, things like that, in Philly. Let's see.
So the tuk-tuks look different depending on the location.
Yeah, they're like regional.
Okay.
We also have white Gen 4, which is super common in Philly.
There we go. Going towards Manila for Flyme.
Yeah, this is,
now by switching it up.
The Cebu guess is always a good guess. And we do have Totem going
10 seconds.
Yeah, it looks like they both might be hedging here. And they're both pretty similar. So again, we're going into a pretty close round 5 here, it looks like. And it's just, like I said, Cebu guess is always a good guess.
That's going to be pretty significant. Yeah, 773 since we have that 2.5x multiplier. And it keeps Flyme in the game. It chips away at Totem's lead. You know,
I was just thinking, I don't think we've had a single game get to round 10 or even round 9.
No, not yet.
Yeah, this the scoring system here is pretty harsh. So it is very rewarding to get a good guess.
Got to be prepared. Got to be on your toes.
Round 5. Let's keep it going.
Triple damage now as we move to the halfway point.
Yep.
Of this America's regional finals day 1 group A matchup.
They are here. Looks like we're gonna be in. Looks like back in South America. See where they end up going. Looks like Peru, Chile again. We have Totem zooming in on Bolivia. I do like Bolivia actually a lot.
Quick lock from Totem. Trying to reapply the pressure. Flyme.
To the moon.
To the moon.
I keep having to say that every time you say it because it's
a bit further away. He does take 576 points of damage. Not yet on death's door.
But Flyme, listen, he's still in it. It looks like when you look at the scores 4-8 to 1-8.
Yeah.
That's one guess. And that's game. You know, it's these multis are very, very harsh.
Very curious to see what these maps look like going into round 6.
Round 6. Ooh, this is interesting. Yeah, let's see. Round 6. Let's keep it going. What we have here? What do we have here is the question. I'm actually not too sure what we're looking at.
So for everybody at home, Rainbow on our side zoomed in just as Flyme is doing now. Literally,
yeah, I would go probably
telephone pylon.
I'd probably end up going Spain. I can't tell what.
Totem now sees it. The information is being gained, building up their bank of knowledge.
Madrid guess here by Flyme.
I would love to see Flyme push the pace because I feel like Totem just taking away the momentum.
I think the Central Spain guess is a good guess. I think we'll see where Totem ends up going. You know, looks like he's not too sure. I'm assuming he gets there in the end. He does get there. He's going just northern Spain where it's, it's pretty green. 20 seconds on the clock. Going in Galicia here, it looks like by Totem. We have a central hedge here by... Is that...
Very similar distances, I think.
It's downtown Portugal. And he is...
3.5x,
oh
bro!
Oh my god.
It's still a huge chunk.
I think this is Totem's screen we're looking at. Or someone's... Maybe Flyme, but someone is screen shaking. They're so upset. And... but listen, Flyme... Yeah, listen.
Wow.
It's not over yet. He's still in it.
Those look so equal in distance away from... where the location actually was. I was not expecting it to just suddenly be a huge hit like that. And now Flyme in a very tough spot. Luckily for him, though, if he does fall here, we'll go to NMPZ. But yeah, if he wants to do it in 2, he's got to do it now.
And
time's running out. 4 more rounds.
Do it in a Russia, shall we? Round 7.
Oh, quadruple damage in a Russia.
So both players...
This is a recipe for disaster for either player.
Yeah, but there's mountains, and so it's going to be pretty easy for, I think, both players, maybe potentially to find this. So, both players zooming in on the antenna, they say, listen, I don't really care about the mountains around us. I'd rather look at the angle of the antenna here by Flyme. Let me really, and both players, look at this. This is Geoguessr 2024. Next time, we will be zooming in on the copyright. Let's see, though, 38 seconds on the clock. Now they're starting to look around at the mountains. And, yeah, 33 seconds.
Beautiful mountain ranges.
We have Totem hovering over Novosibirsk here.
Just halfway gone in the round, 25 seconds left. Antenna once again by Flyme.
He's really trying to pull something from his noggin there. 18 seconds. Listen,
what is it about this specific antenna that I'm seeing?
It's kind of the angle and where it can be. We have, okay, this is someone wins here, Paula.
Someone does win here. There is a huge discrepancy between where both players are hovering.
5, 4, who's closer?
Locked in by Totem first. And the closer player is Totem. That will be the killing blow, and we will be going to NMPZ.
Wow. And Totem, we keep saying it, it comes down to one guess. He has the momentum, he's confident now, and it shows, I think. I think it really does show. But listen, we haven't seen him play NMPZ yet, and that...
Oh, wow.
When the glasses come off, you know it's bad. Oh, no.
You can see it's a habit. You can see across both matches played so far by Flyme that... But look, he resets there, but yeah, he's still... He's giving himself a hard time.
He's got to feel bad, but also,
The drama. He's so much on the line here for these players.
It means a lot, you know. It does. You know, some people say it's just a map game. Listen, man, it's more than that. You know, this is a lot of hard work for a lot of people. That means a lot to a lot of people, you know. And to get this, you know, stage, and he's not even playing bad. That's the problem. You know, mistakes happen, and he's not. Listen, you can take it away right here. You can take it away right here.
Yep, we go into our third and final game of this matchup between Flyme and Totem. That means it's NMPZ. No move, no pan, no zoom.
This is where the drama begins.
Yeah,
because
this is where we can
both players really need this.
Yeah, we can see some big struggles.
It's almost
in this game mode.
You might even say it's a must-win. You know, for one of these players.
Absolutely.
Let's see what round one has to offer in NMPZ, and this is the only visual they will get right here. It is Europe. The question is, where in Europe? Let's leave it to the players here. Looks like maybe in Italy or something, but I'm not playing today. I'm sitting here behind the screen, so it does not matter. Round one.
Okay.
58 seconds on the clock. This is all they get. Flyme.
Are we going to see
confused.
the Flyme physical zoom? Is he going to push his head closer?
You have to. I think the NMPZ and both. Look, Totem looks like a very.
Totem's the first to prop himself up.
He is pondering. We have a Bulgaria, I guess, here. Listen, I actually don't know where this is. Yeah, it beats me. We have an A-type guardrail. That does help.
That means this is a tough location.
And
everybody
Totem Flyme lock in here in Bulgaria.
Everybody at home, let's not forget, Rainbolt, not just a mega influencer. This guy has mega skills with this game, and if he doesn't know where this is, we could see a huge difference between our two players' locations.
We have an Austria guess here by Totem, so we do have a difference in guess here. Yeah, both players.
There is, and look at that. Totem's going to come out strong in round one. That's going to be 2.4K. Flyme is going to be feeling that one.
Yeah, and listen,
in the gut, punch to the gut.
Listen, it's maybe not an obvious Austria, you know, but listen, it happens, and sometimes a round like this, where it's an obvious South Korea, is what you want, you know.
This is an obvious South Korea. Okay,
it's a beautiful location, one might say.
This?
Listen.
I mean, it's just like fields, and then like brown, like not even lush fields.
It's a beautiful location.
Just because it's Korea.
It's a beautiful location.
Okay, yeah, sure. It's beautiful, guys.
Round two, 1.5x damage. Flyme.
Sort of desolate image, I would say.
They kind of did South Korea dirty with the coverage. Like,
okay, Flyme straight away hedging, or not hedging, or putting his pin down in the middle of Korea.
Yeah, it's Korea. It's safe. It's safe. 56.
And he locks
this is
it in.
click middle. And look, I don't know if he...
click middle special.
If I'm Flyme, I'm kind of glad I keep getting small. If I get a small country, I can, you know. But so then again, you want to kind of hedge away, especially in a 10-round limit. It's just
Totem trying to eke out the points, and he actually does succeed in doing so. He'll take a few more away from Flyme. 2-2-2.
Let's keep it going. Listen, let's keep it going. Round three in Eswatini. And this looks like Western Eswatini, and both players, again, will get this, and this will be very minimal points. So again, it's a South Korea and an Eswatini. When you get small countries like this, it's kind of, you know, and Flyme isn't excited about it. But I think it's not the worst thing for him, because it just means he's building up multis to have a higher chance to get bigger points. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
Flyme
15
moving
seconds.
first.
I think these trees are
locking
more Western,
it in.
So
straying away from his typical style of
should go Western.
spending all the time.
And click capital. You're always closer. Flyme, I think Flyme has to get it under control here. And listen, that's
he needs to stabilize somehow. That could be the start of it.
Yep.
Chopping away close to 500 points, but we'll see when we move into round number 4.
Argentina versus Uruguay, round 4. We have a fun one.
Oh yeah,
this is a fun one.
Tell me why.
It's not obvious. I feel like people could go wrong. I think it's Kenya. We'll see though. And we saw Totem potentially go wrong. He went Panama on Kenya earlier, so we'll see if this is one of those where I think someone could get the country wrong and the other person get it right and wins.
If
but we'll
you're
see.
right, Trevor, that means everything could be on the line right
I
now.
think maybe they both end up there. Totem. He said, "Bro, what is
going
this?"
for the head scratch.
You can see maybe see a slight car blur at the bottom that maybe would influence you, because you can see there's car meta. 40 seconds on the clock. No player here is too confident in their guess so far. Do you have yellow center line? That is common in Kenya. 35 seconds. Totem is zooming in closer manually. Flyme, 30 seconds. Where's he going? Where will Totem... He's opening the map here. This is... I actually don't know where in Kenya looks like this, though. That's the problem. Maybe east? I don't know.
I mean, Totem moved his map towards east/southeast Asia there.
Okay.
Yeah?
Oh, Oh no!
And he's actually going for
he's
Taiwan.
Going Pengu?
This could be huge.
Wait, if he clicks Kenya, that's game.
And Flyme.
He's done it!
Oh! And it's Flyme! That's going to be a killing blow. Absolutely. 11.9k, almost 12. You called it again, Trevor.
God.
That's why we have you here, mate.
No, listen.
You saw that. You said.
That's not an easy round, and you have to listen, Totem is going to go home, and he's going to look at Kenya, I think. He has to.
Trevor, you said, literally as we dropped in, this is one of those rounds where anything can happen, and we could see two massively different answers, and that is exactly what happened, and Flyme comes out on top.
Exactly.